blue room.
Wow.
It's just set up, I guess. Again, the murals have been painted on. That's our chairman, our managers. Up here, some of our former captains.
What's up everyone, it's State of Soccer. We are back for another episode. Today I'm taking a stroll around another classic stadium behind me. It's kind of giving it away. We are at Ibrox Stadium, home of Rangers Football Club. Let's take a look around the stadium. Let's do it. Now, Ibrox Stadium has been on this site since 1899 and it just holds over 52,000. As you can see on this end, we are at the Broomloan Road stand, and we're going to make our way around Ibrox. And the famous exterior of Ibrox, the red brick, was of course designed by Archibald Leach. This is all original to 1899. And unfortunately, I couldn't get a stadium tour, so we're going to have to walk around. All right, let's pause there. It was just after I stopped filming that I saw a gentleman enter Ibrox through that door. It was at that very minute that I had a decision to make, whether to accept my fate and only tour the outside, or to make my way into Ibrox. Well, I didn't travel all the way from the States for nothing, so I decided to push my luck and followed the gentleman inside. Once inside, I was abruptly stopped by a lovely member of the Rangers staff and asked a few questions. I pled my case and asked if I could briefly check out the famous interior of Ibrox. Not only were they kind, but had a staff member even offer to show me around. For the purpose of this video, I've blurred out his face since he kindly asked not to be on film, but thankfully gave me permission to film. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this brief private tour of Ibrox Stadium. I'll keep the footage as raw as possible, very little editing, so it's as if you were there with me.
We'll spin around. Oh, you've got people setting up. Just come in anyway.
Okay.
Just ignore it. Oh, no, yeah.
Really cool.
The bust is Bill Stewart, who was a manager here for 34 years.
Okay. And there's a stand named after him now, correct?
Yep, you're in
Yeah.
it.
This is the trust side, okay.
Another one of the former players,
It's like a museum in here.
yeah, well, I'm going to take you to, you'll see it's like a museum.
Yeah.
This was the old manager's room. This is manager's room since the 1920s. One thing I always point out to people in here, that's every manager we've had in 150 years up in that wall. And as you can see, we haven't had a lot.
You haven't had many, yeah.
The current manager obviously is not on the wall.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite manager?
Nah, they're all my favourite manager at the time.
Yeah.
Football managers come and go.
They do, but you haven't had that many.
Nah.
That's good. It looks like you give your managers an opportunity to change things around. You don't just throw them out, kick them to the side.
Right. Blue room.
Wow.
It's just set up, I guess. Again, the murals have been painted on. That's our chairman, our managers. up here, some of our former captains. So in this wall.
On that wall up here.
And then as you can see some of the old photographs up on the wall with their medals.
Oh, this is fantastic. Are there any superstitions around here? Like don't walk on the crest or anything? Nah, okay.
We're not into that type of thing. The players might be. Certain players like to run out the tunnel last.
Yeah.
They like to put their right boots on, left boots, but as far as the club's concerned,
no. Okay.
That's the front stand there when it's lit up at night. That's exactly how you'd see it if you were at dark o'clock. This is what we call a listed building. We can't do anything to that.
Okay.
So without the council giving us approval.
It's all, historic.
Yeah.
Why would you want to do something to it?
Yeah, that's right. It's a selectioners trophy. Wow. The Scottish Cup is this one that we won last year. This is the ladies' Scottish champions. That's the Glasgow Cup. That's probably one of the oldest trophies in existence.
Wow.
It's the Glasgow Cup, and that is the youth team's trophy there.
So the
the
Scottish Cup is I saw in the Hampton Park Museum.
Scottish Cup. That's
okay.
That's the one you see at Hampden.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the Glasgow
That's
Cup.
a Glasgow. Yeah.
That's played between Rangers, Celtic, Partick Thistle, and Queen's Park.
Okay.
The professional team.
And then whoever wins it most recently gets to hold.
They get a trophy.
Okay.
Yeah. And this is like there's a guy coming in tonight, Richard Goff. That's all his medals. One player. All his medals. The one that's missing was the medal. He also won a medal when he played with Tottenham Hotspur down in England, an FA Cup winning medal, but he's given that to Tottenham.
Giving it. Okay.
This trophy here was in 1972 when we won the Cup Winners' Cup, European Cup Winners' Trophy. That's been replaced now by the Europa League. Okay. So it's all
it's the equivalent,
Yeah, so Celtic won the European Cup. That's now the Champions League. We won the Cup Winners' Cup. That's now the Europa League.
Gotcha.
So it goes there, and this is all the championships we've won.
Yeah. So with 52, 55. I think Celtic is 52.
Yeah. Not quite as many. I think it's 50, I think.
Yeah.
They're catching, but we need to just stay ahead of them.
Wow. And these are all teams that have visited?
Teams that have played every team that you see out there, we played against them.
Fantastic.
We've got hundreds more, it's just that we haven't got the room. So you see there's a building going on down, further down, that's going to be a bigger museum, because we just can't display everything. Wow. So we kind of change these every now and again. We're going to play.
Liverpool here?
A lot of gifts and things given to us by other clubs.
Okay. Okay. This is fantastic. Thank you.
I've got a tour on, but I'm going to take you down the tunnel. So we're going down the tunnel. So on a match day, that door we've come out will be the home team.
Okay.
This door over here will be the away team. They'll come in here and then they'll walk down the tunnel. On a match day, they walk down the tunnel. Rangers come out to Tina Turner, Simply the Best.
Okay.
And then we'll get 50,000 fans here because we've got 47,000 season tickets here. Hospitality boxes up the top as well.
At the top, okay.
So as I say, 50,000 most games. Celtic, just like Celtic get full house as well.
And the chairman's, I guess, they sit.
Yeah, they would be there. That's where the directors would be sitting in there.
Wow.
And some of these hospitalities will come out, and it's the same up the top. They've all got, some of them have bought their own boxes up there. So there's like wee restaurants in each of them, so quietly go into it. And where you see the glass, that's a restaurant over there as well, the Ibrox Suite. And then we're doing up the Blue Sky Lounge is getting built just now. So that's all getting done.
Under construction.
And the 2 big screens are on a match day as well.
Fantastic. My favorite Rangers player was Claudio Reyna, but that's probably...
That's a way going back now.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah.
Because he's an American.
He's an American, yeah.
James Sands at the moment.
There's been
He's from
James
New
Sands.
York.
The club was even nice enough to take a couple pictures of me pitchside, and all we went with the tour.
This is more than I ever expected, honestly. I just thought I'd be seeing the outside, so...
Where in America has he come from?
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia. I've got a relative who plays in the MLS, Johnny Russell, plays with Sporting Kansas.
Oh, he's a great player. Very talented. All right, so somehow we just saw the inside of the Ibrox and a very quick private tour. I feel like the luckiest man in Glasgow right now, having seen that. Just kind of walked in. There's a private player event. But wow, the Rangers, really, really nice of them to allow me. I've been writing them for weeks now, trying to get in there. And unfortunately, there was just no availability for tours, which their away match in Belgium for Champions League. But there we go. I just got to see the inside. I'm absolutely ecstatic because that was a museum in itself. Unbelievable. So we'll continue walking around the outside of Ibrox, and now I can go to Liverpool with my head held high, knowing I've seen the famous Ibrox Stadium. What a sight to see too. And here we have a statue in memory of the 66 fans who tragically died at Stairway 13 in 1971 in one of the Ibrox disasters, unfortunately, which led them to modernize the stadium. Really, really tragic. And as we walk along the outside, across, they're building a museum, which they're going to put over there. And I love these blue gates they have here at Ibrox. The Copeland Road stand is on this end. These blue gates welcome you to Rangers Football Club, 55-time Scottish League champs. All right, so at this point, we've pretty much done a full loop of the stadium, including a quick escalated private tour before the players' event. As you can see from my face, I'm just so happy. All right, so with that, I think that does it. That's your quick tour of Ibrox Stadium here in Glasgow, Scotland. Like I said, now I can go on the train, the 7:10 train back to Liverpool. We have so much to see in Liverpool, another historic footballing city. And Glasgow has been such a treat, from Celtic to Rangers to Hampton Park. This is State of Soccer signing off. I hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care, everyone.